Fitzy and Whipper.
Married at First Sight was a doozy last night. I mean, commitment ceremony, everyone's pouring their hearts out on the couch. Dion, Carolina wasn't there, so Dion's by himself. Thanked the experts, thanks for having me on the show. Handled himself really, really well. And then all of a sudden, later in the show, the door opens and Daniel and Carolina walk in.
I think he's the right one. I think he's...
Oh, what?
Holy what
No
on
way! What the?
Obviously, it's a shock, and there's no real right way to kind of address this situation.
What situation?
What is going on?
Oh, sweaty.
Okay, guys, we have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Oh, so
Mate,
then
I threw a chair through the TV.
it was crazy. But Dion joins us now. Welcome, Dion.
Dion, hello, buddy.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Thanks for joining us, mate, after such a controversial episode. So that was the true moment that you realised that they were together.
Yeah, that was the moment when Daniel and Carolina walked in and said there's no real right way to handle it. Well, there is a right way. Don't do it.
Yeah, well said, mate.
Dion, I can understand that you guys, the other contestants, don't know what was going on. But I found it a bit rich when the experts, who know everything that's going on in the show, had no idea that this was happening behind the scenes, because there was cameras everywhere filming them the whole time. Did you believe their performance last night, Dion?
Yeah, I did, to be honest with you. I really thought they had no idea. I mean, from the way they came across, it definitely was very genuine that they really didn't believe it.
Dion, I was in shock too when old mate sitting next to Carolina, what's his name again? Daniel starts arcing up as well. And I thought, how are you in a position to make any comment?
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, he was in the whole, as I said last night, you've been in the experiment for less than 2 minutes and then you want to come and take someone else's wife because you didn't get your airtime.
Dion, we need more answers here, because I cannot understand, right? Carolina and Daniel. I mean, Daniel was supposed to be out of the experiment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's gone. So there must be producers going, no. Well, if you're keen on Carolina, we'll keep filming you and stuff like that. I can't understand last night, Dion. Why? If you want to start this new relationship, that's fine. But why would you want to go back on the show knowing that this could tarnish your reputation? And that's what both did last night. Is there producers in their ear behind the scenes, Dion, saying, come on, you got to do this for us, or we'll give you extra money if you do it?
Yeah, look, I'm not too sure what's going on behind the scenes in the conversations they have. There was definitely none of that happening towards me or any conversations like that whatsoever. So, if they wanted to, they were obviously serious about trying to re-enter the experiment. I think they're both just a little bit delusional, to be quite honest with you, to think they were going to come back in and bring such a toxic environment into a group like that.
You're a very understanding man, mate. I want to focus on the experts a little bit more as well, because you went up to every one of them and said, thank you so much for this experience. It's been amazing. I'd do it all again if I had a chance. Dion, they matched you up with someone that from the start it didn't work. So is there a feeling at all of, oh my gosh, I've gone on there to pour my heart out and find love, and you've put me with someone who you knew that wasn't going to work?
Look, I suppose a couple of things on that. One, when I thank them, I look at it from a sort of a personal growth aspect, and how much I grew as a person during that experiment, and learning things about myself, learning things about what I need to do in relationships, how I can better myself to make a relationship work. And, the tools and the advice that were given to me was great advice, and they will be things that I will implement in my future relationships moving forward. Hopefully just a relationship and don't have to go into relationships.
Oh, yeah.
But, in terms of Carolina and the matchup, I think, when Carolina did her interviews, I think she was a completely different person to doing her interviews to who she was on camera. And
acted her way through it.
There's only so much you can sort of hide for a little bit till the truth comes out.
Dion, another awkward moment on the show last night too was just when Alessandra asked the awkward question about intimacy between the two of them, and I've never seen two people stumble through a lie to find the word no. Did it feel like that as well when you're in there?
Oh, 100%. We could see straight through the lie.
What a stinker.
Yeah, it was just completely dishonest from not both of them on every aspect.
I would have thrown a shoe.
Now, just on the editing thing as well, because every contestant we speak to when it comes to Married at First Sight said, oh, yeah, you just got to watch the edits here and there. Mate, with you, there's a lot. We've been playing this all morning on the show. There's a line with you which is unbelievable, right? And they cut, obviously, one conversation that you've had and mashed it up with another one. Have a listen to how your sentence ends here.
No matter what happens tonight, I think it's important for me to let Carolina know how I'm feeling.
How I'm feeling.
You can't tell the edit in that at all, Dion.
I didn't even pick up on that.
Funny. You know, Dion, if nothing else out of this show, though, we need to take a moment to recognise another great jacket by Dion last night.
Yes.
That was a beautiful red jacket, mate. Where was that one from?
Oh, mate, I think it was from Calibre.
Oh, beautiful Calibre jacket.
Well done. There you are, mate.
Dion, we do a segment on this show, right? Now that things are kind of moving past and we can let Carolina leave, we do a segment on this show called Traffic Dating, right?
It's really popular.
Where we take a single person, and for those driving in the car that like the sound of the single person, they get a chance in 30 seconds to introduce themselves. And we're thinking maybe this could be where you might find true love. What do you think?
Look, I mean, we're open to all things. Open to all things.
That's a yes from Dion.
yes,
That is a yes from
Dion.
Tommy. Write that down for Traffic Dating.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Dion. Can we do it tomorrow, mate?
Tomorrow, I am available.
Yes, Dion. And you know what we'll do? We'll find you love, Dion, and then the whole world will come crashing down.
No, we've got a good success rate.
And they'll hook up with Whipper. That's what will happen.
That's another story.
No, yeah, we would never do that
Let's
to you,
do
mate.
that tomorrow, Dion. We'll have another crack at finding your love, buddy.
All right, sounds good, guys.
Can I just say, Dion, out of you know what, this whole season of Married at First Sight, I think the person that's going to come out of this on the other side better than anyone else is Dion.
Yep.
Because you are now the most most successful bachelor in Australia, mate.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Good on you, Dion. We'll find your love
Thanks,
tomorrow,
guys.
buddy.
I
Okay.
mean, he was nice, Tom. It's
He's a
hard.
nice
We wanted
bloke.
to fire up, but he's just too
Beautiful
nice.
man. Love him.
Do you want to call through for Traffic Dating,
No,
Tommy?
I'm happily married, but thank you for the offer.
All right. Well, think about it overnight.
Okay, oh yeah,
Things
it's not
might
tomorrow.
change.
Okay.
Your wife wants to call up.
Fitzy and Whipper.